Hello everyone, we're back again. Part 3 of April Was a Fool. We are going to go for Erwin's route now. Wow, Doshibaka's route. I'm not sure if I want to do it. Oh god. Check everything in place. But now, hush. There we go. Get this out. Load the game. What am I getting told? There we go. Okay, we had to support Erwin. He wanted to go to the lab, I think. Go to Perk lab and steal the weapons. Perfect choice, my lady. Shut up, Erwin. He hands me back my wallet. This is starting to become redundant, and when I look inside, the picture of my mother is back. What? I guess he realized that he accidentally took it while putting the money in before. I'm just glad to have her picture back. Let's see it then. I suppose we'll be off. My lady, have your deepest... Wait. You have our deepest gratitude. If not for... Oh yeah, I've seen that bit before. There we go. Right. Let's go to page 2. Okay, 0. Then... 0. Okay, so I'll try not to get in the way. Right. Ah, my lady, how nice to have your attention again. I was hoping to thank you for picking my plan. Not only was it obviously the best plan of them all, but it also brings me a step closer to my ultimate dream. That is? What sort of dreams do multi-billionaires have? Curiosity is an easy expression to read, and Erwin picks it up upon it instantly. He lets out a soft chuckle. It's simple, I want to steal your heart. Oh my fucking god, we're going there, aren't there? Oh my god, are you going to be the flirt of the group? Okay. Also, what is this? It looks like a penis. I never realized that before. But Maki, what is this subliminal message? It's because Erwin is a dick? I mean, I agree, but... He leans close, reaching a finger to my chin and pressing up lightly, tilting my head back so my eyes have no choice but to meet his. My skin turns bright red, embarrassment rising my temperature. He laughs brightly, pulling away. That was a joke, but with your reactions that good, you'd better watch I don't make playing little tricks on you a hobby. Fuck you, Erwin! He lifts through my wallet. I'm past being surprised when it ends up in his hands. I meant to ask earlier, but this is a picture of your mother, right? She's beautiful. I guess you got all your looks from her, though. Certainly a lot cuter. She must mean a lot to you if you keep her picturing her like this. You can tell a lot about a person with what they keep in their wallet. Yeah, you will know, you piece of shit! Then 30 people you'll have close to you. There's a picture of me in there. Also, I keep a copy of my bank statement in there as well. Seeing all those digits does make on a man's pride. Oh fuck. My dress pocket again. I don't even see him move. Right. 30, 10. Okay, so yes, I love her a lot. That's good. It's important to keep people who you love close to you. I never lost that picture. Says the good book keeps stealing it! Once he finishes talking, I can feel my wallet in my dress pocket again. I don't even see it move. Are you curious about me? Oh god, I want to punch that face so hard! You keep looking at me like you want to know more. He's holding my keys now, spinning them casually around one finger. Yes, I'm curious, I think he's going to explain himself. You should honestly be a little more perceptive, or I might just end up taking your heart before you even notice. Bitch, you're going to take my fist to your mouth! Come on, you two, stop flirting already. We have places we need to be. Flirting? Were we flirting? My hair flings back and forth as I shake my head vigorously. The lady will be the one to know it. Shut up, piece of shit, Erwin. Wait, was he disappointed to be my response? That arrogant? That's that, Caps, my dear. Giving up so quickly, I unlike you. Shiz, I still feel it hard to believe a rat like you even become the mayor of a town. Rat like me? What are you even talking about? Erwin, that comb you're using looks awfully a lot like mine. Oh, fancy that. You have good taste in combs then. For crip's sake, that is my comb. Oh my fucking god, he's getting even worse. Shit. Aha, and so it is. Here you are. Maze blinked a few times in shock. It appears that my wallet isn't the only one thing that has a habit of falling into Erwin's hands. You worked with all the rogues before, but you really are the worst one of them all. Stealing from your own party members is pretty low. A rogue? The mayor of Perth City is a rogue? Shut up, you low! Do you have to go saying those things like that and dragging my good nail through the mud in front of my lady? Yes! Because you are a piece of shit! I am a respectable individual with absolutely no bad habits. There's nothing wrong with me. That's the image I am trying to boil her, so clamp your face shut and be quiet. Oh, yes, hit him! Please, I beg of you. Go ahead, clamp my face shut. I will break your arm, heal it, and break it again. Keep doing it until you're begging me to stop. I understand now. It's not that Kun doesn't love me, it's that he's this ultimate seme. He needs all cookies. He's the yaoi root. As you say, I'm the one with problems here? You kinda. He hates you too. Kid, don't you turn on me too? Those are Blake's tissues. Ugh. Erwin hands back the tissues to Blake, pushes them somewhere deep inside his armor where he hopes that they will stay. Erwin looks notably perturbed, but pulls himself together and dons his charming smile once more. I'm sorry, my lady, I didn't really want you finding out about my occupation. At least not like that. I hope you can overlook it, because of sight of that I'm honestly a very well-to-do man. I don't believe you for a single second! Thinking it over, it wasn't that shocking. My wallet's ended up in his hand something like 5 times now. Unless this explains why he's so good at taking our stuff. A world-class rogue is nothing to scoff at. Though it's true, I am a rogue. I only take your things in jest. A little game we all play as a running gag of sort, right, friends? No? Kavi grumbles, Gun rolls his eyes, Blake nods slowly, and Ken simply shrugs. There we have it. I, Erwin Gates, do not have any problems or bad habits of any sort. I am a clean man, a proper mayor, and a decent fucking piece of trash. Being all around. Any complaints from the peanut gallery? Yes, all of them. No one says anything. Erwin not satisfied that he's convinced the others, and likely that he's convinced himself as well. Well then, let's keep going. Erwin takes his spot in the lead, and the rest of us followed a step behind him. I can't decide what to make of him. He seems rather level-headed and casual about most things, but when they mention it, he dropped it or he got so upset. There's plenty of people who professionally take off roguery. It's not an inherently bad thing. Rogues are important party members for locating and determining trials and handling matters of diplomacy, among other things. He's chatting freely once more, talking about whatever happens to come to his mind, hands moving along with his words. Mayor of Perth City, the richest man in the world, a rogue. Yep, seen this bit. Safe. Good evening, my lady. I will fucking kick you out so hard. What is he doing here? I'm having trouble sleeping. Yeah, what do you want me to do? An anal massage? We had Spencer tweets how to himself, but he still thinks he can sleep better in this tiny room? It's frustrating how much you look like her. Yeah, thanks. I sit up. He crosses the room and sits down on the edge of the bed. I gather the blanket close to me, suddenly self-conscious of the fact that I'm only in these ill-fitting pajamas. He reaches a hand forward and pushes a part of my bangs away from my face, tucking it deeply behind my ear. Yes, she'd wear her hair just like that, always took it one side and back, hold it, with 2 little clips. You really do look just like her. The same round hairs, puffy little cheeks, soft lips. Dude! I mean, I'm not going to complain, but... As he speaks, his hand moves across my face, resting once it reaches my mouth. It's a bit uncomfortable and I know my skin is turning hot, the hair on my arms and neck prickling upwards. He's leaning towards me. I need to do something! Dun. Shit, I don't know. What are we at? 30? Slap his hand. 50, yeah! Oh there, I've removed it off. I leave you be. He stands, avoiding my eyes as best as he can. I grab his arm, holding him in place. He sits down slowly. Going to make me stay and face my own mistakes, are you? You're a cold woman, my lady. An apology will have been nice. Okay, so what are the other things? It's okay. Damn it. His sister went down, you piece of shit! I let you kiss me. The words are nothing more than a whisper before he kisses me. It's brief. Our lips stutter. He stick close. Please don't let me do this. The trembling hand, he pulls the hair loose from my ear again. You aren't hair. He stares at me, clothed with pain, before standing to leave. I can't describe what comes over me. Don't encourage me. You can understand how much this hurts. My head drops in shame. He's like, it's my fault, you piece of shit! You don't understand what you are. You should be more careful, my lady, or I might really steal your heart. I can stop myself from taking things I don't need. Imagine how hard it is to stop myself from taking something I want. You look exactly like something I want. You piece of shit, coward! There we go. Didn't I warn you to be more careful, my lady, or I might steal your heart for real? Not on purpose, these things just happen. I'm good at taking what I don't need. I'm fantastic at taking things I actually want. What does he actually look like? Lady, how about you? She can't button off her fucking pajamas! You see, you happen to look exactly like something I want. His arm moves quickly, sliding out of my wrist, and instead kneels his hands together with mine. I try to jerk away, but he's holding me tightly, pressing the tips of his fingers against mine. Her hand had a few more calluses. He releases my hand once more, crossing his own together in his lap. It's like she's so close, but further than away than ever before. Damn it! Puts his bangs back, giving the troubled look on his face easy to see. His foot is tapping against the floor as he gnaws at his lip, fingers weaving behind strands of his hair. Damn it! At once he stands. He's collected himself again, only that sad expression left lingering just behind his eyes. I'm sorry to have troubled you. I will return to my room now. Coward! My face hits the pillow and I press on it so tightly my nose starts to hurt. I hear the door close and shut down behind him. There are no other words, that the entire situation is awkward. I raise my head, looking at it with a slight disdain. I thought I'd leave it on a farm. My parents never had me do much manual labor. The skin on my hand is soft and spongy. Squinting, I try to imagine them worn and rough from holding us warm, until I can't keep my eyes open any longer. My face falls forward, leaning on my palm, and soon the sleep takes over. The walk from the inn to the Perk City is the short one. Even though Castle City is the capital of the Brunon world, Perk City is easily beat it in both sides of majesty. The wealth of its owner is apparent in a single glance. Buildings made of ivory, marble, and gold line the streets. Gemstones are set into every lamppost, and all the shops are stocked with the finest goods. It's posh city. It's all thanks to one man, Erwin Gates. His parents had led the town near bankruptcy, but once he took over, it flourished, becoming one of the greatest success stories of our time. Here it is, my beautiful city, built of my own sweat, blood, and riches. Yes, this charming rat of a man was the one that had pulled Perk City up from the mud to the stars. Meeting him in person, it was hard to imagine. More like the sweat and blood of everyone else you've ever swindled. Gaps, my dear, I'm a rogue, not a con man. There's a big difference. He waves to something as they pass by, and they nearly find at the sight of the mayor walking casually through the streets. Not only that, I have to remind myself that somehow this man is also a world-class hero. We stopped by the shop to stock on our supplies for the journey. Potions, other potions, more potions, different potions. It seems everything Aero consumes looks like a potion. That is true. The prices here are hefty, but Erwin easily buys for it all. The shopkeeper thanks us, and we head back outside. Looking into my bag, I notice... what? I notice a few things I don't remember putting in there. Yo, none of us paid for this. holds up a satchel of herbs and sends a sharp look at Erwin's head. No, I'm sure one of us did. Oh wait, I know, maybe the keen-shot lady gave us it to us as a bonus. How thoughtful. Or maybe your sticky fingers gave it to us as a bonus. Please, Emerald is a well-to-do man. I have no clue what you're talking about. I will start American dance for my own citizens. Then you promised April that you were going to clean up your act. That Erwin's fists barely to his sides and he returns away, grinding his teeth. Well, didn't you? April is dead, and he promises I made to her died with her. Let's go. The woman isn't going to miss one or two bags of hers. She's also not going to miss the cookbook in the back and Kent is holding. Kent almost draws his fucking shock. That face! She will probably miss the picture frame in Blake's back though. Blake, go bring that back, will you? How shameful, stealing the pot of a woman with her late husband. I honestly don't think you were that. Oh my fucking god. But what are you going to do with it anyway? Put it on your wall and play pretend it was someone you knew? Or those two? Why, that's my great-great-grandparents. They founded Perk City, you know. Built the first building with their own two hands. I wouldn't. Erwin is. What the fuck, dude? Erwin spins off his heels, eyes glaring towards Blake. Well, Blake, is that what you were going to do with that? Blake stumbles backward, looking ready to cry, despite the entire thing not even being close to his fault. I step between the two, no longer able to stomach Erwin pinning his own guilt on someone else. My lady! Reaching into Blake's bag, I flick the picture just as Erwin had said. I pull it out and shove it towards Erwin, forcing him to take it. Keeping my expression as firm as possible, I point to the shop. You want me to? I nod. He looks ready to throw the picture at me, but I don't back down. I can't back down. This isn't right for him to keep pushing his feelings onto everyone else and dodging his own regrets. My finger remains pointed towards the store. He throws the picture frame onto the ground. I refuse. I don't care how much you look like her. You can't guilt me into doing something like apologizing. Erwin grabs both of my shoulders and, oh my fucking god, and shakes me violently. Pursing my lids, I do my best not to lower my arm. You aren't here. I don't have to listen to you. Erwin, let go of her and calm down. She doesn't got a clue on what you're going on about. Let's bitch face out of this. Yeah, she fell me, damn it. Where is my Kent? Yandere-chan, come protect me. He releases me, hands falling linked. The expression on his face is impossible to read. A false calmness that looks ready to explode at any second. He picks up the frame, not even flinching as the glance walks over the shop. What? Finally, I drop my posture and look to the others. It's not easy to explain Erwin. He's an idiot. Yes. A jerk. Disgusting. Oh my fucking god. Blake, I ain't pulling no punches. Well, yeah, he's all those things, that's true. I was referring more to his habit of just stacking things, though. Oh, that's an easy one. He thinks he's entitled to the World War. Well, when he was trying to explain it to me once, that's not really what... Don't fall for his fibs, Kent. You're too young and trusting. That's exactly what he wants, right? I look back towards the shop. He's louting with a glare, obviously making up some story about how the picture must have accidentally fallen into his bag. He starts pointing at the frame and then hands the woman a few bills. She's taking me his charm, but when she sees the cuts from his broken glass, he has some guns and sits there, patching him up. Erwin executes his fantasies on each hand and the sugar hanging out of his mouth. Sugar what? Sugar? What? Ah, lollipop. Did she give you the sugar or did you just take it? She gave it to me, shut up. Could have healed your hands. You're still mad at me and you will have left me to bleed for a few hours. Yeah, you will have done it eventually. I hope you're all satisfied now. She has her picture bad. I took the time to make myself look back, making up some baloney story about it falling into our bags and then falling into the ground when we got outside. I even paid her for the new pram. You could have treated telling her the truth. I didn't want to peg you a criminal. You piece of shit! Ah, shit. Blake only rolls his eyes and says nothing else. He was falling to Erwin's guilt trap earlier, but it seems now even he's too done with the man to listen to his words anymore. The atmosphere is tense. The only sound is Erwin tapping his foot against the ground. After several minutes, he makes a dissatisfied noise and stalks off towards the city plaza. I start to follow after him. Don't bother. He was standing around waiting for us to tell him we're sorry. He doesn't really deserve your pity, babe. Did he just call me babe? Bitch, you refused to be rom-com with me before, and now you call me babe. I will cut you, I swear to God. I think I'm going to find somewhere to eat. I will come too. Don't you leave, boys, leave me out. Food sounds good right about now. They all leave, making their way towards a fancy restaurant a short way away. Should follow them, but for some reason I can't. I walk to the plaza. You losing your shit again, hon? You do it with alarming frequency, you know? Erwin is sitting at the edge of the fountain, facing his hands, legs crossed delicately. He doesn't look up when I approach him, and he doesn't move when I sit down beside him. Say the first words I can think of. Why are you apologizing? You don't really know, it just felt right. He's just hiding his face from me. It should be gone, Blake or Gabby. Heck, even Kent. I shake my head. Go then, it shouldn't be you. You did the right thing. I point at him. His hands drop from his face. What? Oh my fucking God, you're crying? I point at him. His hands drop from his face, hitting his lap almost lifelessly. He finally looks at me. His glasses hide. Oh my God, he wears glasses. I completely forgot. His glasses hide his face well, but I can still see the red rims under his eyes and sparkly fresh teeth. Sparkly? It's a flute, dude! I never could have imagined someone like Erwin Gates crying, but here he is. What did the others say? Never mind, I already know. They told you I'm selfish, that I think I own the world, that I do these things for a laugh and a joke. Yes, they did. Those were the things they said, except for the last one. Those were his own words only days before. You just don't get it. He's still staring at me. No, that's not it right. He's not staring at me. He's seeing someone else. It isn't right how much you look like her. Is your existing meant to punish me for everything I've done wrong in this world? Or are you meant to be a second chance? Maybe you're here so I can try again and not mess up. His hand jolts and he grabs it, holding it in his lap. I told myself I would do anything for her. I told her I'd do anything for her. I even told her I tried to get rid of this horrible botany fit of mine. For her I could do it. I could overcome anything. I hated myself for so many things, but she was so sure I could stop. Yet one day she wanted to go fight the dragon. I said no. She asked me first out of everyone. She asked me first. I should have been honored. She told me about the adventure she wanted to won. What did I do? I asked her what profit was in it. She said. He takes his glasses off, rubbing his eyes. She said, there's no profit, I just want to do something fun with all of you. I scoffed at the notion. I told her I was too busy running my city to take time out for something so pointless. She looked so betrayed. She yelled at me. I promised I'd do everything for her. Oh, fuck. Punches the side of the mountain, knuckles turning red from the impact. Watching him struggle to say these things hurt, but he needed to say them. Right now, he needed me to hear these words. But I insisted that I had more important things to do when she left, pretending to understand. Since when did I ever care about doing things for profit? He rummaged through his pouch and starts throwing things at the ground. I recognize Ken's gum, among a slew of other things I couldn't begin to imagine the origin of. None of this was for profit, none of this was for anything. What profit would I have gained? How about still having her here? In the end, the only person that went with her was that good-for-nothing Blake, and he got her killed. You're going to hate Blake forever, aren't you? No, that's not right. She did it because I couldn't keep my promise. Do you know where I was while the dragon was ripping her apart? Sitting in that building over there, in my kitchen, looking at a bag of silver that I couldn't recall taking. She was dying, and I was busy counting my newest accidental acquisition. I followed her in every possible way. Jesus fuck again. You love her, I already know that. Yes. He runs his hands frantically through his hair and starts tapping his foot again. He bites. Wait, did I do that? Yeah, it's 70 already. He bites his lip, pressing down so hard he draws blood. When you hear the name Erwin Gates, you picture a strong, cunning man, not this. I loved her more than anything in this entire world. She was everything I wasn't. April was keen, understanding, forgiving, accepting, encouraging. She believed in people when it should have been impossible. Somehow she even managed to believe in someone like me. And he's crying again. I reach out to pat his shoulder, but he recoils. Please don't touch me. You look so much like her. It's taking everything to hold myself back. There's so much pain in his eyes that it's taking everything in me to hold back, trying to comfort him. Remembering what's happening in the inn, however, I listen to and keep my distance. Yes, Maki is saying this game continues to be the ultimate Indra tongue twister. It is, believe me. You'd think I'd had gotten better at this by now, but no. She would have done the same thing. She would have made me march right back into the store and apologize and return what I'd taken. He laughed slightly, but there is no joy behind it, just sorrow. April was a fool. Mental breakdowns. Everyone has a mental fucking breakdown. How is this a light game? It's so serious, damn it. She'd drive me in by the ear and not give me any choice but to be honest. If that girl has heard me say I'm sorry more than anyone else had here. I'd always make a bit of scene about it in front of the others, but later in our room I'd thank her. It's not like I want to take these things, it just happens, I can't stop it. Also, he's a kleptomaniac. Considering how smoothly he played off taking our things in the past, that came a bit surprised. It seemed like he was enjoying himself, but thinking back to his disdain when it was pointed out, it became clear. This was a thing he regretted about himself. Having run out of things to say, the two of us sit in silence. Residents of the city walk past, not bothering to look at us. I imagine they all have things they need to do. The water behind us gives the air a fresh, pure scent, and an airy bed of flowers adds a layer of complexity to it. Perk City truly was a beautiful place, as Erwin had claimed. A small butterfly dances gracefully of the pink, white, and blue petals of a bright flower. The petals dip under the weight whenever its tiny feet touch down. I hear Erwin move. Excuse me, what happened here? I thought you didn't want me to touch you, you two-faced bitch! His arms are around me before I can react, his face pressed into my hair. When he speaks, his voice is a low whisper in my ear. I won't be like that anymore. Now that she's left me, I've only gotten worse. I can't stop it. I hate it. He pulls my back behind my ears. I hate it all, everything I do. You needy motherfucker. His fingers is leading from my ear, tracing across my cheek. It stops almost and reaches my lip. I know it's grown, but I'm going to pretend that your hair and that my promise to her still matters. Your hair will be the last thing I steal. Thank you, I guess? So, basically I don't mean shit. Is that what you're telling me? Just want hair back? He's leaning forwards, I panic. Oh my fucking god, stop, the neighbors are going to kill me. Oh, I kick him in the balls. Yes, I suppose I deserve it. He's bent over the water now. He's bent over the water now, face contorted in pain. Yes, he deserved that. After taking a few more moments to recover from my attack, he stands. I explained to him that everyone else went for food. I see. Perhaps we should have something to eat before heading out as well. You might be hungry, my lady? Stop calling me my lady, you fedora shitting bastard! He offers to help me up. I accept, so I'm a bit leery of to let him that close to me. Thankfully, he simply pulls me to his feet and then releases my hand. We walk back to the others together. Instantly, Erwin begins joking around with them. He and I each order food, and then he covers everyone's bills. Is that out of habit or out of some small act of redemption? It's impossible to say. Before long, we're on our way towards the city's exit. I would have liked to stay longer and spend more time looking around. I've been paying a small visit to the air academy. Would have been nice. I know he didn't have that much spare time though. Erwin grabs my arm. What are you doing? Look, I'm sorry. I rip my arm away. Dude, at least accept his apology. That wasn't a bad thing. The laboratory is only a day's walk from the outskirts of Perk. When we first arrived, none of us are that impressed by the single small house resting in an open field. It's a well-defended house, but still nothing like the factory-sized lab we were expecting. Erwin, because it's all underground, you idiot! Erwin urges us to keep a more open mind, however, and once we get inside, I understand why. Small, told you! Small staircase leading downwards builds a network of underground passages and rooms, crisscrossing in a confusing maze of steel and polished white stone. It's impeccably clean, unlike the dens of heathens that you typically hear about, cluttering with bones and needles and weapons. There's not even a speck of dust here. A strange light source runs along the middle of the wall, providing a dim blue glow unlike anything I've seen before. Erwin runs a hand across the lights, a low whistle escaping between his lips. I'm impressed. I honestly didn't think they were going to make this work. What do you mean? When they approached me for the permit to build this place, they had discussed how they were going to be using newly discovered mineral to light the underground passages. My biggest concern about allowing the construction was the idea of the city's worth of light torches underneath Perk, so this was the deal clincher. Wait, we're under Perk? Not yet, but the place is that big, yes. This still doesn't bother you at all that you let someone named Devil build the land and build it under your own city? Erwin starts to get irritated, his usual habit of tapping his foot beginning. He doesn't notice me watching him, or at least if he does, he pretends not to notice. Look, we went over this, it's good for business. I thought Devil would use an unfortunate last name. Why are you constantly trying to make me look like a bad person, Gabs? Day in and day out, you make nothing but snide comments about the things I do. What about yourself, You're no angel and you know it. That Kent acting as mediator. Gabby cracks her knuckles, Erwin having finally drawn her last straw. She moves, ready to punch the glasses right of Erwin's face, but Kent holds her back. Oh, my Yandere-chan! Let's not fight like this, come on, you two. Let go. I bet we all want to see this guy get snow broken for continually being a piece of crap. You are not wrong. Yeah, but let her go, Ken. You know I can just heal him. Come on, Ken Sky, we shouldn't be fighting amongst ourselves. They're struggling for a bit more before Gabby finally gives up and Ken lets her go with the incident. Erwin heaves out a relieved sigh. He finally catches my hands on him and we look slightly more. And we lock sight momentarily before he turns away and looks down the hall. It will be a bit of work to think what we come here for. We should get going now and stop wasting our time being particular. On the way here we hadn't talked much, to the point where I'm sure he's been deliberately about avoiding me. Well, when he needs to ask me something, he asks Ken to ask me for him. What are you, a teenage girl? He's talking to the world group, he never then stops to refer me or to acknowledge me. Maybe I should feel left out or annoyed by this, but it actually makes things easier. That way he's treating me before was harder to swallow. It's one thing to comment on how much I look like April, it's another to announce me as her replacement. I don't mean trying to get to know him better or even trying to help him with his habits, but I don't want him acting as a package deal with him always trying to kiss me! No, I don't mean him treating me. Even more, I don't want him treating me like someone else. Yeah, you preach it, sister. I think he understands that. His avoidance can only be regret for what he did. At least I'd like to think that. There's a teeny nagging in the back of my mind that he's mad at me for rejecting his feelings, but I don't want to believe that. How do you navigate this place? It's really the size of Perth and it's huge. I don't see any things or landmarks. So far everything looks the same. Oh, I have a map. Honestly, getting around isn't going to be a problem. The security is where the real fun begins. You know an awful lot about this place. Naturally, I helped pay for it. You what? Erwin ignores her outbursts, monitoring for the party to stop. Finishes some parchment from his pocket and unfolds it against his wall. Why does the music keep climbing up? Is it just me? Hush, baby, hush. Erwin ignores her outbursts, motioning for the party to stop. He fishes some parchment from his pockets and unfolds it against the wall. It is easy to tell that it's the blueprints of the laboratory. He reaches into a pouch for a marker. When did you get that? Huh? That's mine. I was using it last night. I'll give it back. My throat feels tight. There's something not quite right about Erwin right now. He's naturally an irritable person, but he seems quicker to snap than usual. There's a sweat gathering on his brow. Is something making him nervous? It's certainly nice of the builders to leave me with a copy of the blueprints. They're a crafty sort, sneaking them into my studio when I wasn't looking. It's not like I will have taken the blueprints away from a business partner. Oh my fucking god. He follows his statman with an excuse before anyone else has a chance to call him out as he circles part of the map. From the circle he draws a path backwards to where we were, muttering to himself about which areas they'd be best to avoid. After inspecting it a bit longer, he nods finally. That will work. He passes the marker back to Gunn. Next time I see you with this, I'm going to shove it right down your throat. Sure, anyway, I'm counting on you, Kent. What, me? In order to avoid some of the less favorable areas, we're going to have to break down a few walls along the way. I don't really understand. Erwin claps the young man. Boy. Don't worry about it. Gabby, you will have to handle most of the enemies, even especially tailored to be weak against fire magic. My, how generous I am. Surely my dear friend can finishing herself to stop looking like I'm evil, yes? She, was that a subliminal message or something? Are you evil there, honey? She only rolls her eyes and lets out a dry snort. I'm gone, don't you worry, I won't forget about you. There will be plenty of chances for you to watch us squirm around in agony and pain before healing us. Traps here are difficult. First good thing you've said all day. Why do we have to get hurt? Yeah, if it's traps, someone like you shouldn't have any trouble with them, even difficult ones. I will admit I helped to sing the traps here to be challenging even for me. A lot of them are less about skill and more about timing and luck. Why would you do something like that? My fucking god. When I broke into the place, I wanted it to at least be a bit of fun. I just want to make sure I'm following this story right. You took the Seville fellow's money, let him build a giant dungeon under your city, put your own money to help design it, and you've been planning since step one to break in? Or you could look at it as, I understand this group was up to no good, and I specifically tricked him into designing something particular, a particular group of world-class heroes called Infiltrate and Disarm. Yeah, I guess. Not really. You freely admitted that you don't think it was a bad idea at the time. Shouldn't you be thanking me for designing such a thrilling adventure for us? Why can't you all be so grateful? Look who's fucking talking. Whatever. So, you didn't give me any instructions? Stay out of the way. Right. Good, then that is Erwin, you are a piece of shit. My weight chips back and forth from one foot to the other. Erwin's forcing a strained smile on his face that rivals every other haphazard attempt to mask his true thoughts. Something isn't right. Between that expression and his temper's even shorter rope, he's making me nervous. I feel like there's something that's covering up from us. I try to figure out what I might be, but my imagination comes up short. Trying to approach him only gets me the cold shoulder, though, as he turns away from everyone and starts to call the map back up. Bitch face, don't bother with me. He's made up his plan. You just have to do what he says. For Blake, that meant staying out of the way. He looks miserable. It's because it's my fault for what happened to April. He hates me. Blake had been the only one who went with April to fight the dragon. It was true, Erwin did blame Blake for what happened, but there was someone else that he blamed the whole time. When I tell Blake that, he doesn't respond. I'm expecting too much. This party has had a lot of wounds that run deeper than what I can imagine, and at the center of all of them is April. Mary's so extraordinaire! Well, not really, but still. It crosses my mind, but only for a moment. If I could really become April, I could help Mal so much. But I can't. I'm bitch face. Don't you forget it! Once Erwin has working out the details with everyone as much as he wants, the party sets off. For the first time in our journey, I finally get to see what it really means to be a true world-class heroes. As anticipated, the traps were beyond anything a simple rope could disarm. Each one took several minutes to crack, and one grinned wildly whenever one exploded in Erwin's face and he got to end the mess. A row of Vanilla's skill will still have been stuck at the beginning, and a priest of Vanilla's skill will have balked at reconstruction magic needed to heal her with space at times. Gabby's magic is impressive. In 2 graceful sweeps of her arms, she levels entire hordes of enemies. Actually, what is that? Is that her skirt or something? Or is that the floor? In 2 graceful hordes, she levels entire hordes of enemies in a storm of willfire. No, it is her skirt. Whenever the stragglers manage to survive the foray... Ah, it's my Yandere-chan! I love you, Yandere-chan! Survive the foray... The foray? Is that correct? Isn't it what? Whereas he'll clean out of Blake, who seemed content to ignore Erwin was the man and Kent. I never expected much from Blake. When we first met, he was introduced to me as a swordsman, but with his soft-spoken personality and depressive level of confidence I had forgotten. His movements are ungraceful, but they work. Kent, however, was the more shocking of the two. With his smiling personality and cheerful outlook, I was beginning to think he was just a diplomat with an axe on his back, but when he got into combat, he changed. Both axes swinging wildly. Ah, my love, I love you! Both axes swinging wildly as he screamed some archaic battle cry so loud I swear his vocal cords might break. It's almost a bit terrifying. Goon follows silently behind, healing everyone efficiently the moment they get hurt. Whenever someone mentions a quick thank you, I notice the gloomy aura around him lift a bit, a teeny smile to get his stern face. Oh, you cute motherfucker. I never had a chance to get to know him well, but he really cares about his parents. Yes, his mama hen. Don't worry, he doesn't even kiss you. He's a prick. We enter a large room. It's taller than most, enemies lurking high up in the rafters. Gabby, Kent and Blake set to work. I'm wondering, what is Bitchface doing during all this? Does she just stay back? Why the fuck did you even come, Bitchface? Gabby, Kent and Blake set to work, Goon concentrating from the sidelines to keep the 2 close-range fighters alive. Erwin stands back, arms crossed, watching with a satisfied look on his face. Now's my chance. That face! You coward! I grab his arm so he can escape. I need to know what's really going on. Can't you see I'm currently busy making sure they don't get killed? As their manager, it's important I keep them in line. Oh my fucking god, really? He tries to pull out of my grip, but I'm stronger. Yeah, barmaid arms, bitch! I told you, don't touch me! I refuse to let go. What? Did the music stop? I know, it's just looping again. He's beating his lip, breaking the skin. For a second time, he tries to rip himself out of my finger's hole, but my determination wins out. He's going to tell me what's going on, and that is that! Erwin finally gives out, body loathing alerts and is looping against the wall. His head drops. Fine, let's talk. You think there's something wrong with me, don't you? Well, you're right. Look at us. We're a team. We're perfect. April will never have lost to that dragon if we'd all gone together. But we didn't. We all left her to die. For one selfish reason or another, only that weakling Blake went with her. We all turned our back on the greatest friend we could ask for. There was more though. He had told me before. He's still hearing something else. Where are we really here? I told you, it's my ultimate dream to steal your heart. Oh, shut the fuck up. Yay, we did it! Another room cleared. Oh, that's great. Let's move on to the next place then. I lost my chance. He maneuvers around me with the others watching. I can only let him go. He won't talk when the others are listening. The only reason he even talks to me is because of my face. So what's in the next room? It's our final destination. Ah, already? Is that another trap? Watching you cry like a baby never gets old. Sorry, friend. If they build this place according to my outlines, there shouldn't be a trap in this door. He slaps Goon on the back. His smile is forced and strained. What's up with you? Your hand is shaking. That's why there can't be any traps here. I'm probably gonna get to skill it if I try to disarm anything right now. You alright, Gates? Ignoring their questions, Erwin falls across the room, now clear of monsters. There's a single door at the far side and a small platform upstairs. He hesitates at the handle, doing a few sloppy and hasty checks for traps. Satisfied, he opens the door. The pressure is immense. I'm forced to drop to my knees, hardly able to find the strength to stay standing. I can hear the sounds of the others falling victim to the same fate. A darkness that is blacker than a clouded night seeps from the open door, filling the entire room. It's sticky and heavy, and every heart of my body stands on edge when it touches. Squinting, I can just make out the shape of Erwin backing away from the door, shocked expression on his face, before everything is engulfed in the murky cloud. Bitch face, you finally arrived. Okay, hello? I grab at my head, something is inside, buzzing. Words! I've waited for you, I am evil, I will always find you. You and I were meant to meet and become one. Leave these fools behind and join me. Unless you're the best looking of them all, I refuse. Hangs or get the fuck out. No, no. Then so be it, I will take this other one. My vision returns. I look around frantically for the others. Blake, Kent, and Gabby seem to be recovering the same as I am. They all seem shaken, horrified looks on their faces. What did the darkness say to them? Goon is standing still. Watching everyone. His fingers are on his wand, twitching. He appears the pressure wasn't enough to drop him. Fuck yeah, Goon the mother again is like, fuck no. His expression is impassive. Was he even affected? Erwin! I look towards the door where I had seen him last. The darkness there is thicker, but I can just make out the shape of his form inside. He's on the ground, elbows and his knees scraping against the metallic floor. His fingers are tearing at his head, and his mouth is moving, but I can't hear a thing. Somebody needs to save him. Nah, this is what he wanted anyway. It doesn't make any sense. I glared at her, tears stinging at my eyes. Think about it. He knew everything about this place. He must have known everything was waiting for us this whole time. What, is Maki saying something? Maki saying, Smack Evil is like, well fine, if I can have the good bubbly but PC player character, then I will go for the mechanic. That's predictable from Maki. Yes. I step away from here. With how she was acting the whole time, could he really have been bringing us down just here to be killed? Maybe you don't really think that, do you? Ken voices it up so I can't keep say. You all say how he was acting. I've seen that man at his very worst. This whole trick was nothing more than some bullshit way to punish himself for what he did to April. What we all did. Nice of him to drag the rest of us here so on his journey of self. Why are you smiling, Nemeth? That was the sort of line that a normal person would deliver sarcastically, but not gun. You want to just leave him here then? Well, I don't want to die. If he wants to, let's just let him do what he wants. Besides, I'm tired of dealing with this shit all the time. I've got better things to do. I'm pretty sick of him too. Oh my fucking god, it's falling apart all over again! But if we leave him here, he will die. That's fine. He just does what he wants with us anyway. That's true. It would be better off without... I'm going to assume Abel is at work here. Literally Abel. If he wasn't here, April will still... Okay, so we agree, let's just leave Erwin here and get out. Then I saw it. The same darkness that was clinging relentlessly to Erwin was gathering around... The same darkness that was clinging relentlessly to Erwin was gathering around Gabby as well. Kent and Blake too. I look at Gunn. He's fine. I told everyone, creatures of darkness get in your head. They show you things you don't want to see and remind you of things you don't want to forget. Makes you weak, makes you easy. You can try to talk reason with them, but right now they ain't really themselves. The words the others are saying aren't really what they really think. This is what's in their mind. With that in mind, I run towards Erwin, ignoring Gabby's protests. When I step inside the close of Erwin... Evil, I can finally hear Erwin's voice. What are you doing here? Aren't you supposed to be here? You're dead. I was waiting for you, Erwin. I've been waiting for you all this time. I knew you'd find me, you wouldn't abandon me forever. The voice of Evil isn't the same as it was when it spoke to me. It's decidedly feminine. I only have one word where it's imitating. I'm so sorry. I won't leave you again. I won't break my promise again. I know you won't. I will make sure you stay here with me. It's your fault we were apart, but I will forgive you if you stay here. Yes, I can see you. Won't you show me your face? It's been so long. I want to hold you. He has blue balls from all this time. The darkness is so heavy, it takes all of my energy to pull my legs from the ground. By the time I reach Erwin, I'm crawling. Struggling, I raise my hand towards and grab hold of his sleeve. I pull myself up to be eye level with him. April, is that you? No! What are you doing poking my head like that? His hands lift me. His hand lifts towards my bank too slowly, the pressure making his movement as sluggish as my own. Of course, the other voices and you wouldn't blame me for what I've done. You've never blamed me for anything. You've made me accept my mistakes, but you never accused me. Oh, but April, that was my fault. So have noted to be a trap there waiting for us. His hand is hovering only inches from my hair. Tears are running down his face. No, they aren't! Don't lie to me. He's forcing out his words, throat thick with grief and smoke that lingers in the dark air. I grab his hand before it reaches me and shake my head slowly. He's grown, but I'm not April. It's you, my lady. Hello, how are you doing? Unless you noticed. The strength he had been using to keep his arms raised is gone, but as it drops, I twist my fingers between his and lift it back up. His head drops forward, hitting my chest, my ample chest, and his body heaves with anguish. Go away! Why won't you leave me alone? He's not yelling at me, but the voices that are whispering around us. Don't let that girl deceive you, Erwin. I'm right here. I'm right here. Stop fighting against it and join me. He grabs my shoulder with his free hand, nails clawing at my skin. He's weak. I curl my arm around him and hold him close, covering his arm from sound. His fingers still clutching behind. His fingers still clutching. Still clutched between mine. Grip tighter. Give up, let go. Show me, I'm here, Erwin. I don't want to give up. You're not April. He screams the words into my shirt. Yeah, into my boobs, lady. He screams them again and again until the heavy darkness starts to lift. I can hear the others again now, scrambling back to their senses. I don't let go of Erwin. His weak hand on my shoulder and sobbing face on my chest are enough to tell me that the second I let go, he will fall apart. She's dead, she's gone, she's not coming back. This isn't her. What am I doing? What battle? The battle races on around us. Fire sparks through the air, hoping to tear the darkness apart. What? They're attacking at the darkness, kid, literally? Okay. The puffs of smoke make the shapes of demons, Blake and Ken working side by side to cut them down. I know they'll be fine. They're strong. Erwin is not. It feels like an eternity passes. The two of us huddled together on the floor before the pressure leaves. Phew, that was kid the fight, but I think we got that thing. It was a bit anticlimactic. I knew you were Amazon, Kent. You did it what? The way you did the chang and the paw and the wallop, okay? Oh, come on, I really didn't do anything, did I? Erwin doesn't move. Hey, Blake, you weren't too bad yourself, right? First time I've seen you swing your sword with that much confidence in a while. I thought I could let April, she was cheating me on. Erwin pulls himself away from me and looks at the others. His glasses are off kilter and his hair is a mess. The rims of his arms are red and sore from crying. Slowly he pulls his hand out of mine. See? I heard her too, she was telling me it was gonna be okay. She did? Okay. Me too, I think that's why I didn't... Erwin stands. Yeah, well, maybe I heard her as well. How about you, Erwin? Don't fall for her, Kent! You are mine, you piece of shit! Who cares about April? He doesn't answer and simply begins to make his way towards the open door. He's limping heavily on one leg, and when he reaches the stairs, he doesn't bother to mask his whimpers when he's forced to put pressure on it. It's not until he makes it inside that we hear the sound of him crashing back down on the floor. Wonder what the demon showed with you. Is Erwin going to be okay? I've never seen him like this. I'm sure he'll be fine, he always bounces back from things. Unless he pretends to. Yeah? You want to maybe heal him? We follow Erwin's path up the stairs and into the room. The room is small, a shocking contrast with the previous monolith of space. There's nothing save from a small pedestal in the center with a locket resting on top. The blue mineral in the room is carefully laid out to highlight the tiny trinket. This is it, that's your heart. The others are reluctant to move, so I stepped forward, lifted the locket. The chain is fine and delicate. The tiny clasp is bent and it looks hard to open and close. The charm is shaped like a heart and it was made of high-quality white gold. I popped the locket open and inside is a picture of Erwin. Opposite to that is a tiny folded piece of paper. I tried to take the paper on, but the frame is gold and has been melted so badly it's stuck. The only way I could get it out would be to rip the paper apart. It belonged to April. I bought it for her 2 years ago, and I actually bought it before any of you start making snide comments. It was the first gift I ever gave to her, and that wasn't something that mysteriously made its way into my pocket. I'll never forget the look on her face when I showed her the bill. It was a symbol of a promise I made to her. I know that the people I was dealing with to build this place were up to no good, but I saw a chance. If I could steal the one thing that was left in this world with that signified this promise, I could clear... What? I don't get it. But isn't the locket yours? I wanted more than anything to stop stealing. I was dragging that promise I made to her through the mud. But when she died, I couldn't stop. Every day my guilt grew... Oh my fucking god! I couldn't stop. Every day my guilt grew bigger and bigger. That is his finger towards the locket. If I could feel its meaning, I could save myself. I sold the locket to a shady guy at the street who wanted to build this laboratory. I told him he could do it if he promised to sell this somewhere deep inside. I said I couldn't care less what else he did down here. I was only thinking of myself. So you used everyone, the shady guy on the steel and all of us, just to find some makeshift solution for your problems? Yes. Kick him in the balls again. He pulls himself to his feet and takes the locket from me. His fingers run over the letter inside and trace along the damaged outer rim. He forces back his teeth, closing his eyes to hold them in. I'm sorry. He looks to the others. I'm so sorry. Gonna take more than that apologies for all of this. I know. Losing a coin, he prays the picture of himself out of the locket. He takes out his wallet and pulls out a photo. The girl in the picture looks just like me, April. He puts the photo in the locket instead and closes it before holding it out to me. I have one last selfish request to make of you, bitch face. Keep that until I actually deserve it. Whatever you do, don't let me steal your heart. What is my romance route then, you bitch? I hold up my palms out and he lowers the locket gently into them. This is the first time he's used my actual face. Finally, he is willing to accept me for who I am. I could never have imagined... Yeah. Well, no, it seems everything here is done, and despite this being nothing more than my own selfish temper tantrum, we still managed to defeat evil. How about that? We managed to defeat evil. You managed to kick and scream around on the floor like a pathetic maybe you are. I was keeping the enemy distracted for you. You should be thanking me. Everyone groans. Haha, thank you everyone. Let's head back. Oh, that's it? Where is my romance, damn it? Yeah, I know. After defeating evils, we returned to Castle City and reported to the king. I have to stand in for April again unless the senile old fool knows she's gone. The king is so excited that he gives each of us 2 kisses on the head. Yeah. Seeing this? Yes. Someone else is here. My, how fortunate I must be to see you before I'm off. I suppose you will be headed to Aero Academy? Your entrance fees are more than covered. You piece of shit, you didn't romance me then! I expect him to playfully wave my wallet in front of me, but he doesn't. So instead I simply nod. It's true that I will be able to quit my job at the inn and begin my studies now. That means you will be headed to and staying in Perth City for a while. I'm more than happy to accompany you on your trip there. I've got a carriage booked that will depart shortly from the king's own stable. We got off to a bad start, which I know it's entirely my fault. If it's fine with you, bitch face, I'd really like the 2 of us to start over. I owe you a great deal. I feel the same way. I want to get to know Erwin without him pushing his feelings for someone else on me. Standing near him used to make me nervous, but today those nerves are gone. The predatory air that would linger around him when he looked at me is replaced with respect and gratitude. What? But I like it, the predatory air. Attack me, damn it! I know who all your teachers are. I can brief them into giving you top marks. Sharp points to his arm. Fuck yeah. It was a joke, don't worry. Someday I hope I earn the right to hold that locket again. Until then, you will keep it safe for me, don't you? Shit. I understand now. April is gone, but her memories, her wishes, her dreams, they can still be alive if I carry them in my own heart. I smile. What the fucking smile? Like, I'm so high! Things will always be a little awkward between us, but I'm glad we are starting to move past that and be friends. I've no doubt that someday I will be able to return this locket to him. It's going to be a hard road, but seeing him smile genuinely tells me he's already off to a good start. After you finish your schooling, will you consider officially joining our group? That little adventure just now revitalized my spirit for the whole thing. I think it will be good for us all to get out there and work together a bit more. We happen to have an open spot for a young, perky girl. Yeah, perky breasts, more like. My eyes light up. The idea of traveling with them all again, this time holding up my own, sends my hair racing. Without thinking, I throw my arms around him. I take that as a yes, then. You look like such a girl, damn you. Well, that was it. Honestly, I didn't like Erwin much to start with. Not because he's a bad character, but because he's an asshole, and that's fine. I can understand how there's no real romance with him, but after having Gun also have no romance, this really puts me off. Where is the fucking romance, Maki? You lied to me. I want romance, dang it. Right, that was. Let's go for the bad ending. But then. Everyone losing their shit. I lower my head lightly as he tucks my hair behind my ear. I understand now that there's only one way to save him. It isn't coincidence that has brought us together. It's destiny, a destiny that I step in and fill the hole in his heart. No, don't pretend to be here. April, it's you. I've missed you so much. There's so many things I need to tell you. His hand traces around my face like it has so many times before, feeling its resting place upon my lip. I do my best not to flinch at his touch. What he needs right now is April, not Peach Face. April wouldn't flinch away from his touch, so neither can I. Don't let that girl deceive you, Erwin. I'm right here. Stop fighting against it and join me. The voice of darkness is right. I'm deceiving him. I'm deceiving myself, just the same. Go away, why won't you leave me alone? He's not yelling at me with yeah. I close my eyes. I've already given up. Just the same, he's deceiving himself. Our lips touch. You gonna kiss right there? Okay. As we continue to kiss, I grab his right hand, waving our fingers together. His free hand grabs my shoulder. What, you gonna fuck me right here? You want to maybe go somewhere private? His touch is weak from the weight of the darkness around us. I raise our hands to cover his ears, blocking out the words of evil. Erwin. So glad I found you, April. He whispers the words along my lips. We are already close, but he draws me further into him. I can feel the heavy darkness starting to lift, but it is still sticky and cold along my skin. I can hear the voices of the others. From the sounds, they are fighting evil. I know they will be fine. They are strong. Erwin is not, and neither am I. Oh no! Make you saying a dark cloud of evil, no sexier place for making out. It feels like eternity passes, the two of us huddled together on the floor before the pressure leaves. Phew, that was keep the fight, but I think we got that thing. Yeah. Hey Blake, you weren't too bad. I thought we called her April, she was cheering me on. Erwin pulls himself away from me and looks at the others. His glasses are off kilter. Yes. What are you talking about? April's right here. He motions towards me and I smile fondly. That's right, my name is April. What are you both talking about? You're clearly bitch face. No, this is April. What? What did Devil say to you? April, come on. Behind that there is something I feel like to... Erwin! You know, you're an idiot, but you're not this stupid. Snap out of... Oh my god, I'm the bad guy here? Okay. Maki Kuta, you unhealthy bastard. All your dark fantasies on display, yes. Wounds words stop at my jungular. This is just messed up. You can possibly be willing to fall into this sick delusion too. They don't answer. None of them can understand. Instead, I turn away to follow Erwin. He's limping heavily. Yes. I wonder what the demon showed you. Is Erwin going to be okay? I've never seen him like this. As I break into a room. When I enter the room, I find him collapsed on the floor before a small pedestal. The room is small, a shocking contrast to the previous. That's it. That's your heart. Stands up. Lifts the locket. The chain is fine and delicate. The tiny clasp is bent. Shape it like the heart. I pop the locket open and inside is a picture of Erwin. Yes, seen this. Erwin clasps his hands around mine. The locket presses into the center. Your hair will be the last thing I steal. The letter inside is my promise. I thank him. This is a very thoughtful gift. Once I will cherish forever. Aura is made and there's something terribly poignant in his. Reaches out, pulling the hairs that is stuck. I'm sorry, I've hurt so much. I reach up, tucking it back in place. It belongs there now. He seems troubled by the response, unsure what to do next. Oh my fucking god, that's actually a really good CG. Maki, you son of a bitch! This is what you spend your time in, the best kiss CG scene, and it's with Erwin. I will murder you. What is this? You fuck you! Oh my god! Why? The best CG is with Erwin. Why? You whore! I will kill you! Oh my god, and it's so pretty too! Fuck you! Oh no! Oh, he looks like such a woman too, damn it! It leans forward and kills him. Ew! He relaxes into it, troubles falling away. With each passing second, we're locked together. I'm not sure when he got the locket back, but he clasps it in place around my neck, slowly lowering the heart to my chest. His hands slide downwards, resting on my waist. My name is April, and I am a fool. I see what you did there! I see what you did there, you son of a bitch! I will murder you! I will kill you so dead! What is this? Oh god! Ah! I want my romance! Where is it, damn it? You're not giving me any! This is making me angry. I swear to fucking god, if these two have no romance, Maki, I'm going to be so pissed. So pissed. Yes, I know where you live, so you better watch out. Oh god. So that was Erwin, ladies and gents. I mean, okay, let me say this. It may be partly my fault, because I come in thinking this will be a very otome-ish game with a lot of romance. I mean, as a standalone game with just, you know, as a visual novel in itself, without the romance tag on the forefront, it's perfectly fine. Let's just get that out there. All my complaining is because I come in thinking it will be a mush festival and be all romancy and stuff, and it's not really. But still, after Kent's lovely yandere, it was like, oh god. I mean, I will have to say, the bad endings are very good, which is always nice to see, in a morbid way. Guns was especially, oh my fucking god. Just so I can show it to you again, because this shit is traumatizing as shit. Where is it? No, it's not that. This shit is the most traumatizing shit ever. It's the most traumatizing shit ever. It's the best thing ever. God damn it. Oh god, it's so cute. Right. Right, I will just take a minute to to get a drink, and we're going to go straight to Blake or Gabby. I don't know where. Yeah, which one do you guys want to do? Okay, some say Gabby. So we'll do Gabby, I guess. So, so Maki is saying you will kiss them both. I swear to fucking God, Maki. Oh well, unless I didn't do these two at the end. If I had done romanceless ones at the end, I would have been pissed. Anyway, be right back, don't leave.